Hello friends, this is Professor Pratap N. Shinde. Welcome back for the lecture series of Engineering Mechanics. In previous lecture we have solved some numericals of centroid. In continuation of that we are going to solve some more numericals of centroid. Here the numericals related to the some shaded portion. The problem is locate the centroid of the plane area as shown in figure. So if you observe this figure, there is one rectangle. From that rectangle, one semicircle is removed. And they have asked us find out the centroid of the plane area as shown in figure. So instead of that, here plane area, we note that it is shaded area. We have to find out the centroid of this shaded area, which is shown by the blue color. So if you observe that there are the two shapes, one is the rectangle, another one is this semicircle. So how to deal with problem? First we have to find out this total area, and from that total area if we deduct this circle, so you will get the shaded area. Yes or not? Yes. So let's consider this is total area, this is A1 and this one is your A2. So A1 minus A2 will give the net area. Same on the same parallel track we have to find out the centroid also. So observe this, particularly this figure. If you observe this figure, this first area is rectangle of dimension 120 by 200. And this is your semicircle of radius 60 mm that is removed from this total area. So the centroid of the total rectangle is given by x1, that is distance from y-axis, and y1 is distance of centroid of this total rectangle from the x-axis. So what is x1? This is 120. So your x1 is 60. 120 divided by 2, that is 60. And y1 is 200 divided by 2, that is 100. Similarly, you have to find out the centroid of this, particularly this figure. So what is the centroid of this figure? First find out the x2. x2 is the distance of centroid of the second figure from y-axis. As we know that this total distance is 4r upon 3 pi. So 120 minus this distance. What is this distance? This distance is 4r upon 3 pi. If we minus 120 from 1, if you minus 4r upon 3 pi from 120, you will get x2. What is y2? Now y2 you have to be find out. How to find out y2? It is directly mentioned that it is 120 mm. So there is no need to find out of y2. So let's come towards the in tabular form. The rectangle of dimension 120 by 200. So its area is 24,000. X bar is 120 divided by 2. It is 60. And y bar is 200 divided by 2, that is 100. So 2400 multiply by 60, so you will get this value. Similarly, multiplication of this will give you this value. So a1 x1 is this one, a2 y2, sorry, a1 y1 is this one value. Now a2, here pi r square divided by 2. The formula is pi r square divided by 2. So pi r is 60 square divided by 2, and here I have shown the sign minus. Why minus? Because we have to remove this area from this, particularly this portion, so you will get the centroid of this shaded portion. We have to find out the centroid of this shaded portion. So therefore we have to deduct this area from this total area, therefore it is minus. Now A2, how to find out 120 minus 4r upon 3 pi. So you will get value of 25.46, and y bar is, it is directly given, it is 120. Multiplication of these two, you will get x. Multiplication of these two will give you this value. So summation of a, this one, summation of a1 x1 is 12.97 into 10 raised to 5, a1 y1 17.215. this is your summation of ay. Then substitute the values in the equation. A1 x1 plus a2 x2 divided by summation of a will give you the x bar, that comes out to be 70.69, and y bar is 93.84. Now come towards the second problem. In second problem, it is mentioned that locate the centroid of the plane area as shown in figure. All dimensions are in mm. Plane figure is, instead of plane figure, you read out as a shaded area. Shaded area. So here shaded area is this much only. So how to find out the area of this shaded portion? We have to find out the area of bigger semicircle. From that we have to minus this semicircle, smaller semicircle. So from that you will get the area of shaded portion. Now come towards this second figure. This one is the bigger and 2 is the smaller. So what, this figure is symmetrical about y-axis. So what is its x bar? X bar is 0. So remember that when any figure is symmetrical about, if any figure is symmetrical about y-axis, x bar is 0. And suppose if the figure, now this figure, if this figure is symmetrical about x-axis, let's say this is x-axis. If the figure is symmetrical about x-axis, y bar is 0. And when figure is symmetrical about y-axis, x bar is 0, because x bar is lies on this axis. So therefore x bar is 0 if figure is symmetrical about y-axis, and if figure is symmetrical about x-axis, y bar is 0 because your y bar is lies on this x-axis. Now first we have to find out the y1 bar and y2 bar. What is y1 bar? 4r upon 3 pi. y2 bar is 4r upon 3 pi. So come towards this tabular form. So A1 is the area of bigger semicircle, pi r square by 2. So you will get this A1. X bar is 0 because figure is symmetrical about y-axis, and y bar is 4r upon 3 pi. You will get your answer. Multiplication of this two, 0. Multiplication of this two will give you this value. Okay. Similarly, A2 figure is symmetrical about x bar. For second figure, y bar, x bar is 0 as figure is symmetrical about y-axis. Now A2, what is A2? Pi r square by 2. Pi r is 100. So from that you will get A2. X bar is 0 because figure is symmetrical about y-axis. Multiplication of these two is 0, and multiplication of these two will give you this value. Now what is y2 bar? 4r upon 3 pi. R is 100. So you will get the y2 bar here 42.44. So from that you will get the y bar. So addition of these two will give you the summation of ax, and this two is summation of ay, and this is your summation of a. So summation of, then find out x bar is summation of ax upon summation of a, that will be 0 as it indicates the figure is symmetrical about y-axis. So x bar is 0. There is no need to calculate that. Here directly you have to write down figure is symmetrical about y-axis, so x bar is 0. Y bar a1 y1 plus a2 y2 plus a1 plus a2. So here the minus sign is because we have to neglect that area. So therefore this answer is minus. So after substituting this value, you will get the y bar. This is your answer for the previous diagram. Now next problem. Locate the centroid of the plane area as shown in figure. Here the area is mentioned. Plane area is nothing but the shaded area, shaded portion. Total area 3. What is the total area? This is 350 and this is 500. So total area is 350 multiplied by 500. From that we have to deduct this circle. So you will get the area of this shaded portion that we have to find out. या पोर्शनचा आपल्याला एरिया काढायचा आहे आणि त्याचं सेंट्रॉइड फाइंड करायचं आहे. Okay, so I will draw the figure again. So this is first figure total and second one is your semicircle. So centroid of the first figure is, this is 350. So 350 divided by 2, 175 is x1 and y1 is 250. 500 divided by 2, that is 250. Similarly x2 is given over here, that is 150, and y2 is again given, it is y2 is given 300. So there is no need to calculate that x2 and y2 because it is provided in the problem itself. So a1 is 1,75,000, x bar is 175 and y bar is 250. Multiplication of these two will give you the ax. Multiplication of these two indicates the ax and multiplication of these two will give you the ay. Similarly a2 that we have to be deduct, so it is minus sign. So minus 31,415.92 mm square is your a2. Similarly x2 bar, it is directly mentioned, it is 150 and y2 bar is given, it is 300. This is 150 x2 bar and the y2 bar, this is your y2 bar and this is your x2 bar 150. So substituting the value, multiplication of these two will give you this value, multiplication of these two will give you this value ay bar. Addition of these two gives summation of a, this summation of a, this summation of ax, this summation of ay. Now this divided by this divided by this will give you the x bar and this divided by this will give you the y bar. So substituting these values will give you the x bar and substituting the previous values you will get y bar. So these two are your answers. This is the position of centroid for the shaded portion. So thank you for watching.